What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Now, you might be asking yourself, what on earth am I doing back at the beginning of the dungeon? Well, turns out I missed a chest. And it's a rather important one, if I do say so myself. But anyway, you'll want to head down to the staircase surrounded by all the torches. You'll want to equip your bombs and hurl it at that left wall right over there to bust it open a chest, and reveal the compass. Yeah, I'm afraid it completely slipped my mind. But now that we have the compass, it should be easier keeping track of all the chests we open. Okay, since we have got our hands on the compass, let's head back to the mini-boss room. Because in all honesty, we don't have very much of the dungeon left. There is another thing I should mention. I have collected all but 3 pieces of heart. And 2 of them are going to be rather annoying to get, because they are randomly generated. 1 piece of heart will be dropped randomly by Maple, and the other one you can find in a Gasha nut. As such, these pieces of heart are likely going to take many resets, so I'm going to collect them off screen. One thing I should mention about the Gasha nut piece of heart is that despite the fact that it is randomly generated, it will only appear in 2 soft soil locations. One is an area to the left of Goron Mountain on Mount Kuko, and the other is in Tarn Ruins. I don't think I mentioned this before, but each patch of soft soil, shall we say, it has odds in relation to what will come out of Gasha nuts planted at that location. And the odds of the 2 soft soil locations I previously mentioned are around 3 to 5. 5, of course, being the piece of heart. But long story short, they're gonna take me a while to collect. So, I'll probably post the footage at the end of the video. In the meantime, we have some enemies to deal with. Okay, Wizrobe, come out wherever you are. Oh, fine, I'll just deal with the Stalfos. Mutual destruction. You gotta love it. Anyway, with the enemies destroyed, we get a key. And unfortunately, we have to travel all the way back around in order for us to unlock that door. Which is just dumb. You'd think the designers of the dungeon would have the decency to not block off that entrance with stones. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Anyway, if we head down here, we have a puzzle to deal with. 3 switches, each bordering a different number of switches. So what we want to do is, we want to equip our Pegasus Seeds and our Rock's Feather, and we want to go 1, 2, wait for the effect to wear off, and 3! There we go! Oh, come on! Let's play Curse. Please don't strike me now. Thank you. Let's hop across the gap. Why are we hopping across the gap? Because there's a switch here, and it will cause a trampoline to appear. Now we want to go up, all the way up, and onto this platform. And we want to equip our Mystery Seeds because there's an owl statue who will give us a very helpful hint. below me red, my right red, only I shall shine blue. That doesn't refer to the owl statue itself, it refers to these crystal switches. It said, to the right, shine red. So these two crystal switches need to be red, and we want to hop over to the other side. We want to make that one red, and this one blue, and that will open the door. I remember that puzzle giving me a length of trouble. In fact, this whole dungeon itself gave me trouble when I was younger. Yeah, despite the fact that they're on handhelds, these dungeons can be quite tricky. Okay, now that the Stalfos have been destroyed, open the chest and get the boss key. Very, very nice. However, we're going to need to do some backtracking in order for us to reach the boss. Okay, we want to hop back across the gap, head down, and back to the room where all those staircases were. Now, I am a little nervous going in because this boss can be quite dangerous. And I don't think I have a magic potion. Do I have a magic potion? Yes, I do! Okay. Never mind. That makes things a little bit easier. But even so, the boss is quite tricky. If you have the level 1 sword, and you really shouldn't, to be honest. Okay, there are some fairies here that you can get in preparation for the boss fight. We want to head down this staircase, up this one, and there we have it. The boss door is right over there. So without further ado, let's go through. And for those of you who have played the original Legend of Zelda, you'll know this guy. This is Gleeok, the twin-headed fire-breathing dragon. Now, the first thing you want to do is you'll want to target both of its heads and do your best to avoid its fire attacks. The Rock's Cape is very, very good at dodging his attacks, but you'll still want to be careful. I believe each head takes around 5 hits. Now, once you destroy a head, it'll fly around, and unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough. You need to destroy both heads before the other reattaches itself. There we go! Now, once the heads have been destroyed, you have its skeleton to deal with. Now, when it jumps, be sure to jump, otherwise the shockwave will stun you and he'll ram you. Like that. Okay. So, just want to lure him to the top, because that is the easiest place to slash at him. There we go! He is down! Okay, so yeah, that can be a very tough fight, I'm not gonna lie. But with Gleeok defeated, and the heart container obtained, let us go to the room where the essence of nature waits. Da-da-da-da! You got the seed of life, an essence of nature. Life begins anew when birds carry this, the seed of life, to new lands. Alright, alright. Only one essence is left. Say, Link, the seed of life has given me new strength. Now for the last essence of nature. But this time I saw no dreams. So I rely on you, Link. It is somewhere in Hollow Drum. Good luck. Well, we won't have time to go get it. But we will have time to get that piece of heart we saw earlier in the graveyard. Might as well plant a Gasha seed here. What's the harm, yo? I don't know why I just said that. But in order to get the piece of heart, we have to go back to the tree stump and change the season to autumn, because there are mushrooms blocking your path there. Okay, so let's get the rod out. Let's change it to not spring, not summer, but autumn. With all of the changing of the seasons we've been doing, you'd think we were in Click Clock Wood from Banjo-Kazooie. Okay. Ah, Banjo-Kazooie. A classic in every sense of the word. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go through this cave, which we can now cross due to the power of the rock's cape. And when we go up here, we actually exit from the well. So, let us equip the power bracelet and toss these mushrooms aside. And at last, get the piece of heart that has been taunting us. Okay, so, with the 7th dungeon completed, and the piece of heart obtained, I think now is a good time to stop the video. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, we are going to try to find clues in terms of the last essence's whereabouts. As per usual, please be sure to leave a like or comment below, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. See you guys next time.